Cotton Comes to Harlem. Very interesting plot and a very interesting title. This film is one of the films that was listed in the blaxploitation list that I checked out, and I added it to my list. It's an action film released in 1970, and it was directed by Ossie Davis. It stars Godfrey Cambridge, Raymond St. Jacques, and Calvin Lockhart. It's about a reverend named Deke O'Malley, and he's played by Calvin Lockhart. So the reverend is selling shares to the good people of Harlem to try to rally them up for a Back to Africa movement ship that's called the Black Beauty. So he wants people to pay $100 to pay for this share so they can go back to live in Africa. Now, during the rally, we get to see an escalation where gunmen jump out of a truck and they steal all the money that he's gathered, and it's about $87,000 in cash. Now, at first I was like, okay, like he just got robbed. This motherfucker's lost all his money. But it turns out that he's actually, this is a spoiler alert, working with another a partner, and he is the one that organized this. Now, the two Harlem detectives, who are Gravedigger Jones, a badass name, played by Godfrey Cambridge, and Coffin, that's his nickname, Ed Johnson, who is played by Raymond St. Jacques. They chase down the car, and a bale of cotton falls out of the vehicle. Eventually, it turns out that this bale of cotton is where the money is located. So the film is based around these two New York detectives trying to hunt down the men that stole this money, and they're trying to figure out what's going on. Eventually, it turns out that the reverend is a crooked reverend. He's working with another partner in crime. It turns out later that the reverend is working with a man named Calhoun, and he is played by J.D. Cannon. Now, they're trying to scam the people of the city of Harlem and keep the money for themselves, but the two detectives are out there, and they're trying to solve this mystery and bring back the stolen money, and that's when they stumble upon this scheme. Now, this film, I honestly didn't know what to think. The poster that I saw initially was very, very interesting. It had a lot of fluorescent colors, and there was a man holding a big-ass revolver. There was a couple of chicks in bikinis, and I believe it was a Rolls Royce. I couldn't make out the car, so it seemed very interesting. The film itself got positive reviews. They made $5.2 million. Personally, I enjoyed the film very much, and I would definitely recommend others to go out there and see it. Now, if this isn't your usual cup of tea and you're thinking you might not like it, go ahead and watch it anyway, because honestly, this film was one of those where I thought it was going to be kind of boring, but it turned out to be a sleeper. So my rating for this film was a 5 out of 10. Luckily, I was able to see it in Blu-ray. I gave it a thumbs up, and if you guys liked my review, also give me a thumbs up. And if y'all like how I handle this review, then go on and tap that subscribe button like it's a fat ass, and keep an eye out for other reviews that I'll be doing, because I'm going to be posting them every day. But for those of you who keep watching the reviews, thanks again for tuning in. And if you have any recommendations, or if you have suggestions of films that I should review, mention them in the comments section. Goodbye for now.